Hello, and welcome to Make a Difference, the show about how volunteers are making a difference every day right here in Montgomery County. I'm your host, Sandy Smith. It's that most wonderful time of the year again, a season of family and giving. However, some of us do not have family close by or at all. There are over 1.5 million Americans confined to nursing homes, of which more than 2/3 have no living relatives. Our guest today is Robin Wiley, president of the Holiday Project, an organization that works to provide companionship to those individuals. Welcome to the show, Robin.
Hi, nice to be here.
So, Robin, tell us about the mission of the Holiday Project and how you began.
Sure. The Holiday Project started in the 1970s in the San Francisco Bay Area. It was started by a group of professionals who were unable to go home and spend the holidays with their loved ones. So rather than sit around and feel sorry for themselves, they decided to do something constructive, and they organized a visit to a local hospital there in the Bay Area. And from then the spirit has grown and spread nationwide, and we're very active here in the Washington, D.C. metro area. I will tell you that we've been doing a bit of rebuilding lately just because of COVID. We've been unable to make visits in recent years. But our mission is to bring the spirit of the holiday to those who might otherwise not have a celebration.
Yeah, that's a fantastic mission. So you're a national organization, not just here in Montgomery County or the DMV. Is that correct?
We're active right now in this area, and in Houston, Texas are the two main chapters. There's also some activity in the New York metropolitan area, but yes, we are a national organization.
Okay, well, that's good to know. So what are some of your upcoming events or programs that you offer for the season?
We'll be offering a number of opportunities to visit with folks in hospitals, nursing homes, and long-term care facilities. This is an excellent community service project. If you lead a church group or a scout troop and you're looking to involve your kids and really get them into the spirit of the holiday and what the holidays are really all about, this is an excellent way to do so. We'll be offering a variety of visits throughout the metro area throughout the holiday season. And to take a look at our visit list, you simply need to go to our website at www.holidayproject.net.
Great. Now, when you say visits, what actually transpires at these visits?
Basically, we visit with folks who may not have friends and relatives in the area who are confined to a nursing home or a hospital during the holiday season. We want to remind them that they're not forgotten, they're not alone, and we want to make sure that everybody shares in the spirit of the holidays.
Yeah, yeah. So do you have to come with maybe some activities or games, dancing? I know I've heard different things that people do. What types of activities or things do people do when they go visit? Or do they just sit and talk?
Well, we just encourage people to come as they are. We're kind of a little drummer boy type of charity. You know, when you're giving the gift to yourself, you're giving the greatest gift of all. But a lot of groups do choose to make cards, for example, and they'll do that before they come. And then when they come on the visit, they can hand out the cards. We also focus on smaller gifts, personal care items, things like that can be handed out and shared to seniors. Things like large print books, large print magazines are popular gifts. Little personalized bottles of lotion or soap that the residents can use. Those are the types of things that we encourage people to bring as gifts. One thing we discourage is food, just because the residents do have dietary restrictions and we can't accommodate those on our visits. So we ask that you leave your homemade goodies at home. But in general, you know, if you want to bring a small gift to hand out to the residents, you're welcome to do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea to have the food restricted because you never know. People have different allergies. You never know what. So that's a good idea. Now, little gifts, would you say like maybe, you know, shampoos and maybe body lotions or anything like that you get from hotels, or do you?
Yes, that's
Okay.
exactly what I'm talking about. Little individualized, you know, shampoos, soaps, hand lotions, hand sanitizer, things like that the residents can use, you know, in their daily lives.
Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. And you mentioned that you can get together in groups. What types of other volunteer opportunities does the holiday project offer?
Well, this year we're looking at team leaders. Those are the people that lead the actual visits into the facilities. As I
Mhm.
mentioned, we haven't been able to do visits over the past couple of years due to COVID. So right
Right.
now we're down a bit on team leaders. So we're looking for people who are individuals who can take charge, lead a group into a facility, and make sure that those folks get the visitors that they need during the holiday season. Again, it's an excellent opportunity for church groups, scout troops, synagogues, these types of organizations. We encourage folks to come in and volunteer with us.
What type of requirements do you have for a team leader? What would their responsibility be, since that's really what you're looking for, specific need for?
Right. Um, they are in charge of organizing the visit. So they're in charge of reaching out to the facility, contacting the activities director, scheduling a date and time for the visit. Once they have the visit scheduled, we post it on our website so that they can perhaps get some more volunteers. But just really taking the lead, getting the group together, organizing them to make cards or bring gifts, whatever they decide to do, that sort of thing. But we are looking for team leaders this year in particular. And I should mention, we do this not only in Montgomery County, but we do it in Prince George's County, also in the district, and of course in Northern Virginia as well.
Okay, that's good to know. So you can kind of spread out. Now, with your volunteers, do they require background checks or anything?
No, they don't. No.
Okay.
You need to be willing, again, ready to contact the activities director at the nursing home or at the facility that you visit. You can explain you're with the Holiday Project. Most of them are familiar with us. You can refer them to our website if they need a little more information, and see if you can set up an opportunity for your group to visit with them.
Okay. And what about SSL students? Do you offer SSL hours and opportunities?
We're not approved by the Maryland SSL because we only do this once a year.
Nice.
But I will sign the paperwork, and it's up to the SSL coordinator at the student's school if they decide to approve it.
Well, you definitely should come through the volunteer center, submit a request, because even though you're just doing an event as opposed to a year-round thing, students can get SSL hours just for an event. It doesn't have to be an ongoing a program or project.
Okay.
Yeah. And you also, I know we've discussed working on MLK Day coming and possibly doing a project. Do you usually I know you mentioned cards and different things, that maybe pictures or things. Do you do that usually?
Yeah, we do. For MLK Day in particular, we make Valentine's, and because that's the next major holiday coming up, and so we use the opportunity to engage volunteers in making homemade Valentines, and then as it get closer to Valentine's Day, we distribute the Valentine's Day to folks in the facilities.
That's really good. And so students can get SSL hours for those.
Yes.
So, definitely submit. I know you're registered with the volunteer center, but make sure that you register for specific SSL hours, because students love that. And that's a very group oriented project where you could get a group of your friends together and they could do cards. I know they're huge for MLK Day of Service. So, and you don't need any specific skill set to be able to do that. So that's a great thing. And do you also encourage people to come, and if you're not doing cards or whatever, if you're just sitting and talking with your the nursing home residents, is that something that people usually do also?
Yeah, they do that. And some people, sometimes we get choral groups coming in, and we've done some work with a choral group in Maryland called Chords of Glory, and they go in and perform a concert in the facilities, and that's a nice thing. But if you're not inclined to sing, you don't have to sing on our visits, but some people do sing carols, Christmas carols. They go door to door and offer the residents a carol, and that's another way of sharing in the spirit of the holiday. So like I said, the focus is really on the giving and giving back to others and sharing with others, and really experiencing what the true meaning of the holiday is. I think Dr. Seuss said it best when he said, well, maybe true meaning of Christmas doesn't come from a store. Maybe the true meaning of Christmas is something a little bit more.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Robin, if people want to get in contact with you at the Holiday Project, how would they go about contacting you?
Well, sure. And the easiest way is to visit our website at www.holidayproject.net. Our email address is holidayprojectdc@hotmail.com. And our phone number is 877-735-8069.
Great. And should they come to you as a group? If there's a group project, they should automatically, should they have the names of the people that are in the group, or just let you know that they're going to bring a group of people?
Just letting us know that they're going to bring a group is sufficient, and also the approximate number in the group. And we need to, when working with groups, we also need to know how many children are involved, because some facilities accept children as visitors and others do not. So that's something that we need to get cleared, up front before they come in.
Okay. And what is the age, when you say children, what age are the children from?
Well, some facilities will allow, even very small children like infants, okay, but other facilities will cut it off, say, at the age of 15. And the hospitals in particular tend to prefer older visitors.
Yes.
Yeah, so make sure when you're signing up with a group of children that you're assigned to a facility that permits children, and we can help you out with that and sorting
Okay.
that out. Also, I should mention that some facilities allow pets. And if you are going to bring a pet, there's a procedure that you need to go through. You need to make sure that your pet has rabies shots and that sort of thing. But that's
Doesn't
another
bite.
way that you can share. Yeah, exactly. That you can share on the holidays with others. And that's an important thing when you visit with older people. Sometimes when they see an animal, it reminds them of a pet that they've had in the past.
Right.
So it's something that they can really relate to. So we encourage people to bring pets, again, where it is possible. Some facilities do not allow pets, but others do.
When they go on your website, will they be able to select what facility they want to go to visit, or would you ask them, or how do they go about selecting the site that they would like to visit?
We'll work with them.
Okay.
Basically, there's some predetermined visits that we will be posting on the website. For example, there's one at Rockville Nursing Home on Christmas Day, and that if you're interested in signing up for that one, we have an individual that you can contact and just say, hey, I'm coming, I'm bringing this number of people, that sort of thing. If you're working on when you want to be a team leader and you're bringing in a scout troop or a church group, it's best to contact us directly, and then we'll work with you to find a facility that meets your needs.
Great information. We've been speaking with Robin Wiley, the president of the Holiday Project. Thank you so much for joining us today, Robin.
Thank you.
If you're interested in these or any other volunteer opportunities, please visit our website at montgomeryserves.org. During the holiday season, remember that there are many right in our own county that need assistance in various ways. Whether you give financially or give of your time, every little bit helps. I'm your host, Sandy Smith. Thank you for joining us today, and let's be sure to make a difference.